Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your weekly reading for January 7th through the 13th. We're going to jump right on in and see what's coming up for the second week of the new year for our Cancer friends. For those of you who don't know, guys, this is a general reading, all areas of your life. I will pull one card for love to focus specifically on love. If you want a more detailed love reading, check out the Cancer love reading that's already on the channel. I will have a link to the love videos in the description of this video, so you can definitely click on it after and go and check that out if you choose to do so. But let's see what's happening in the week ahead for our Cancer friends. All right, so let's go Monday, Tuesday. I remember last week, guys, in the Cancer video, it just popped in my head, and typically I don't remember the readings. Wednesday, Thursday, it's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Typically I don't remember the readings because I just kind of like channel whatever's coming out, right? Like it's like the information I'm receiving, and I don't always remember a lot of like what was said to me during the reading to say to you. But I do remember, I am being reminded of it. Pull one card for love here. Or last week for Cancer, there was a message of some of you were like, I don't want to say distancing yourself from family, but there was something where you were like releasing, or you were coming out as like this is my truth, this is what I think, or this is what I believe. And as a result, some of you were going to have like a pulling away from family, or like a bit of a rift. And so as I'm connecting with your energy, I'm feeling like a sadness. I feel it for some of you that actually happened, and you're kind of processing it, even though it's maybe your decision, even though you feel like it's like what needs to be done. You just might be a little bit tender right now emotionally, or maybe you have something else that you're releasing. But I do feel kind of just a little bit like this tenderness, or this kind of like a sensitivity in the heart chakra as I'm connecting with your energy. The cards themselves for Monday, Tuesday, you have 10 of Pentacles coming up. So Cancer, it could be where you feel something is coming in for you, where there's some kind of a reward. Maybe there's money you've been waiting on, and it's finally here, and you're gonna like go and do something with it. Or for some of you, I'm going to just say this, even though the Pentacle cards have to do with money, we have to remind ourselves that money is simply just a physical measure of energy spent. So for some of you, it could be somebody is giving you their time, or their energy, or their focus that you have needed for a very long time. So maybe somebody is carving out some time to help you out with something, or to spend time with you, which maybe you've been wanting for a really long time, and now it's here, it's in that energy. And for some of you, it is just good news coming in terms of finances, whether it's like a check you've been waiting on, or a payment you've been waiting on, or a settlement, or some good news in terms of work, right? Like maybe you're getting some of you are getting a call for a job interview or something that's going to end up being like, you know, bringing in this 10 of Pentacles energy for you. The thing that's really jumping out to me, though, it just this time around in this picture here on the card is the horse and the pitcher. And the horse to me makes me feel like, you know, working really hard, like breaking your back, that blood, sweat, and tears. And then the pitcher here on the table is like that refreshment, that cool refreshment. So I feel a lot of you are feeling valued in some way, or you're feeling again that your hard work has paid off, or you're receiving some kind of like much needed refreshment, like to keep you going, or to make it feel worth it for you. Your Wednesday, Thursday is the Emperor. Okay, and the Emperor can be very, very intense energy, really like very fiery energy. So maybe some of you Cancers have fire in your chart somewhere, in your moon or in your rising, or maybe it could be that you're dealing with a fire sign, or have a very significant soulmate situation happening or going on with a fire sign. Now, it could also be that the universe is just asking you to kind of take on some of the qualities of the Emperor. The Emperor can bring in a lot of structure, and a lot of like just longevity, like just long-term foundation. Emperor, ruler of the empire. So he's someone, he's above the kings, and he has learned through his mistakes, and he doesn't need validation from anybody, right? Like, he doesn't need anybody to tell him what to do. He doesn't need to say, I have an idea. I don't know if it's a good idea. Should I do this, guys? I don't know if I should do this. Maybe I should do it. Maybe I don't know. Because it's not that the emperor thinks that he's perfect. He's just been around a while. He's made a whole lot of mistakes in his life. He's learned from his mistakes. So chances are he's very experienced anyway, right? And he has faith in his judgment because of his experience. And he's failed so many times in the past on the road of gaining this experience that he has learned that, you know what, even if I mess up, or even if this isn't going to be like the best thing, I know I'm going to be able to pick myself up and dust myself off, and I'm going to be more than okay. He has faith and confidence in himself to rebuild, to get back up, and to do what needs to be done. So for Cancer, some of you are maybe in that energy. Maybe you're in that energy of having to pick yourself back up and do what needs to be done. Maybe some of you are having to dust yourselves off a little bit here. But it's definitely energy coming in and letting you know that you can and will have long-term success. You can and will have structure in your life. Maybe some of you, you've just been feeling like you've been moving around a lot, or from this place to that place, or maybe even in work, you've been bouncing around from job to job, and the Emperor is letting you know that you are coming into that structured energy. You are going to be able to grow roots. You just have to trust in yourself. You have to trust in yourself and trust in the decisions that you are making. Ask for guidance in your decisions if you need that, but just trust and know that you are coming into a time of stability. Your card for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday: Five of Pentacles. Some of you are feeling like you're going your own way. You're going out into the unknown, right? So maybe there was some money you were waiting on that's coming in, and you're thinking about your future and how you want to be settled in. And then now is the time to just kind of go off into the journey and to make it happen. Some of you are moving. Some of you are going into a new job. Some of you are taking money and investing in something. Some of you are starting a business. It's going to be different for different ones of you, or those of you who have a business are doing something new within that business, or going in a new direction, and it might feel a little bit scary. The thing about the Five of Pentacles is it lets us know that we might be coming into a time where we have to be careful with our money. We might not be in a situation where we're all like, oh, well, I'm just going to spend whatever I want, however I want. Like, you have to be careful. You have to ration things out. But there's a whole journey that you're going through when Five of Pentacles comes up, where you are, in some cases, even on this path, running into your soul family, having very fulfilling relationships, finding out really who's there for you, and having some really good times. For some of you, because you're being a little bit more cautious with your finances as you're going into these big changes and these big steps on the road to your stability, you might find that you're having really, really big connections with friends or even family, or with a partner, because since you're being careful with your money, maybe you're doing more things like just kind of sitting around and talking, or finding free things to do, or like going to the park together, or going to the beach together, or just doing something where you're not having to pay a whole lot. And so in that situation, you're getting to know each other. You're doing things that are fun, right? Like maybe you all are working out together, or whatever it might be, and there could be a lot of bonding that's happening in that, where you feel like, man, I'm very lucky to have this person in my life. So some of you are really coming into a really positive relationship. Again, it's a general reading, so it's gonna be different for different ones of you. Again, check out your moon sign and rising sign videos for more layers for your specific energy, for the way the energies are affecting you specifically. Your card for love life is Five of Wands. So you might be feeling a little bit like, as you're feeling closer to this person or getting to know this person, there might be other people who have their eye on this person, and so that could maybe make you feel a little bit uncomfortable. But when I see Five of Wands come up in a love reading, it's usually always been like, don't take yourself out of the race, because the next card in the you know, tarot deck is going to be Six of Wands, and Six of Wands is victory. And so this is telling you that, like, have faith in yourself. Again, like with the Emperor, have faith in yourself, have faith that you can stand out, have faith in your merits. Don't just be like, oh, well, this is a really great person and other people want them too, and it's just too long of a line. Okay, well, I'm just gonna go be invisible, or I'm just gonna go be with that person who's gonna treat me like crap. You know, don't do that. Don't give up so easily. You don't have to, like, make a fool of yourself and, like, go throwing yourself at somebody, but don't, you know, be quick to write it off either. Another way that this card can really be coming in is as you are going into this structure and as you're making these long-term plans, you might have a partner in your life who doesn't agree with you, or you're not agreeing on how to go about it. You might have different a different vision for how to bring stability into your life, and that can be some stress, and that can be some tension for some of you. For some of you, you're bickering, you're arguing, and this is saying to choose your battles. Those of you who are single and who have been single for a long time, or even just, you know, like longer than you had hoped or wanted to, this is saying that there might be something you're doing in your life that is conflicting with your goal of having a relationship. You know, like maybe your desire to isolate yourself and work on career, or really focus on career, is taking away from you being able to socialize, or to go out and to meet people, or to take like a class in something and meet new people or new friends, you know. So you might be doing something that is going against your goal of meeting someone new. You might be putting yourself in situations where it's very difficult to meet new people. So consider that as well. Again, check out your Moon, Sun, and Rising sign video. The love video link will be in the description as well. And I am going to be having more videos coming. So make sure to hit subscribe and hit notification so you don't miss any of those, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting. That helps me a lot. That helps the videos get out there. And I'm so happy to get to know those of you who reached out for personal readings. And I'm wishing you the best, Cancer. Take care. Till next week.